Chances are, you've probably heard of bingo, even if you've never played it. The massively popular lottery-style game has been a celebrated pastime since the 1920s. While players have been gathering in halls for decades, the game's certainly come a long way over the years. Now you can play at home, on your laptop, tablet, or smartphone, pretty much anywhere you are. If you want to see what all the fuss is about, stay tuned because we'll go over everything there is to know about how to play bingo. Before we start, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel for more great casino tips and reviews, and learn how to win real money playing great games. So how did this simple 5-letter game become so popular? Well, for one thing, it's super easy to learn, and just about anyone can get the hang of it. First, you buy cards with the letters BINGO at the top and numbers arranged in a grid pattern. A person known as the caller will start the game by randomly drawing a ball with a number and letter. You blot the space off on your bingo card if you have a matching number. The goal is to fill in enough grid slots to create one of the designated winning patterns. As soon as you do, shout bingo. Do it quickly because the first person to get a bingo wins the prize. As you can see, it's pretty straightforward. The hardest part is quickly surveying all of your cards and making sure you don't miss anything. So what do the cards look like? Well, a standard bingo card has 25 spaces on a 5x5 grid. At the top of the card is the word bingo spelled out, and the numbers are lined up in columns under each letter. The center square is typically a free space, meaning you can use it to complete a winning pattern. What are bingo patterns? When it comes to the winning patterns, there are usually quite a few options. They can be single lines, diagonals, V-shapes, or a complete board. It just depends on the game version you're playing. You might be thinking, okay, this is easy, so how can I increase my chances of winning? We wish there was, but there isn't really a way to swing the odds in your favor. Bingo is entirely based on luck, so strategies don't apply. However, here are a few tips to help you play smarter. Start by managing your bingo bankroll. Stretching your money by betting lower amounts allows you to play more rounds. Also, try to get a seat near the caller. That helps to eliminate any confusion since you can see the board and hear the numbers better. Lastly, make sure you have that bingo lingo down. Study the terminology so you're up to speed with any calls you might hear during the game. Now that you've learned the basics, let's review some of the bingo variations. There are many styles, but the most popular versions involve the ball amount and the grid layout. A standard bingo game has 75 balls in play and a 5x5 grid card. If you add or reduce those numbers, the game changes. One variation is called 30-ball bingo, and it's played with a 3x3 grid card and, you guessed it, 30 numbered balls. As you can imagine, that makes each round go a lot faster. Some people enjoy this lightning version because they can go through more rounds over a shorter period. On the other end of the spectrum is 90-ball bingo. This version is the trendiest in the UK and is played with a 3x9 or a 3x5 card. You get a longer, more relaxing game with all those extra balls in play. Somewhere in the middle of those two versions is 80-ball bingo, played on a color-coded 4x4 grid. You only have to match the numbers in this one, not the letters. And it's a nice, happy medium between a fast and slow bingo game. You'll mostly find this version online. Let's talk about online bingo for a minute. It's actually the main reason the game is making such a noticeable comeback lately. So how are land-based and online bingo different from each other? Well, first, online bingo isn't your grandma's bingo. Online casinos draw the numbers using a random number generator instead of a physical machine or person. A random draw keeps online bingo fair. Sorry, Nana, no cheating. The next difference is that your cards get marked automatically, and that's a huge perk when you think about it. Since you're not scrambling to keep track of the numbers yourself, you could play 100 cards if you want to. You can even win with multiple cards at once. Also, with online bingo, you'll find more variations with different card sizes, themes, bonuses, and features. Of course, you can't overlook that playing bingo on the internet eliminates the need to go to a hall. You can play from your laptop or mobile, on the couch, or on the go. Sounds amazing, right? While traditional bingo halls still serve plenty of players every day, most people love the ease and convenience of online bingo. Because, let's face it, who doesn't want to stay on their couch sometimes? Don't forget to like and share this video, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.